both look attractive, powerful, and handsome.
Thank you. Thank you.
What are you wanting?
Lunch. I got breakfast.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome.
It's a beautiful day in Fairfield.
Beautiful day.
It
You
is.
betcha. Join us every Friday morning at this time, 8:30, for It's a Beautiful Day in Fairfield. I'm Mark Turner. That's Claire Vaughn. The rock star, Chris Conard.
Yeah.
Or what? Hang on,
Retired.
What was
Retired. Retired rockstar.
Big sexy.
Big sexy.
Big sexy is back in the house.
Woohoo.
I was hoping that
That
stay
wouldn't come
attached.
up. So was this a self-proclaimed
Okay, we
nickname, or was this?
That was a Dreeth thing.
I think it was
That was a Dreeth
Stouter and Dreeth.
Was it Stouter
Yeah,
and Dreeth?
yeah,
Okay.
Okay. I had never heard it. I mean, I'm not trying to knock the.
No.
I'd never heard you called that, but it may stick. I'm sorry if you're trying to make it not, but it may. Welcome,
so
Chris
what are you
Conard.
doing?
Yeah, thank you
well,
for coming.
Watched Lady Mules play last night. They poured it on.
Did
They
you
looked
watch on
good
Mule
last
Nation,
night.
or did you go?
Well, of course.
Oh yeah, I love it.
There
Yeah.
was a, it was, early in the first quarter, Florida cuts it to 3. And I'm thinking, okay, Florida's coming back. They're getting, all of a sudden, Lady Mules just lit it up and,
There was no
Never looked
looking
back.
Yeah, no looking back.
I'm assuming the Foster is Scott Foster's daughter.
I think it is.
Okay.
She's a good little ball player.
Yeah, I know.
She was
Oh,
JV
my-
and varsity, right?
Yeah, she led the team in scoring in JV and in the varsity
Yeah.
game.
And then you got Riley.
Yeah.
She's
Who poked
amazing.
in about 10 or 12 in a row
Mhm.
right there in the second quarter. So, I mean, it was this could be a this could
They
be a
played
pretty
very
good,
well,
This
yeah.
could be a pretty good team.
They played very well.
I went there. We had
Yeah.
some last minute things to do, for our first broadcast of the new season. I had to upload the new commercials that Mark and Double D and I had recorded and add some new slides. We have a few new sponsors for the
Good.
winter season. So anyways, I went and helped do that. And then I was walking out and I see my grandma Joyce sitting there, Noah's grandma, but I call her Grandma Joyce. And she was sitting there. I was like, are you cheering for Flora? What's that? You're on the wrong side. And so we were all giving her a hard time because she was sitting on the
She
floor.
didn't know.
She didn't know. She's like, well, shoot. But anyways, it ended up being a whole crowd there for Remy Taylor. She's a freshman. She started JV.
Okay.
And so there's a big crowd there. So I ended up sitting and staying watching the whole first half of JV. And we have a good program for the next 4 years, it looks
Yeah,
like,
they're looking good. There's a lot of very good freshmen coming in.
Yeah.
New Hope went to state.
Right.
Center Street had a really good team last year. Jasper's always pretty good. I mean, so we've got some pretty good freshman ball players coming in.
Now, jumping onto the boys' side, I heard you say last night something like the first 10 games, 8 of them are state ranked.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
Well, I mean,
having,
they open up against Lawrenceville,
right.
and Lawrenceville returns everyone.
This is the Capital Classic.
Capital Classic returns everyone but one person, and then
That's
they
gonna
get
be
to play Mount Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
And then they play Vincennes Lincoln, which has beaten Lawrenceville,
Oh,
Great.
and
Yeah.
then we don't know who we're going to play in the fourth game. So
We'll have
Coach
some
Max
experience.
stopped us one day and just was like, "Hey, just giving you a heads up. It's a tough. It's a tough
It's gonna be
first.
tough first half. of the
Yeah,
season.
front loaded for sure." And he wasn't saying they were going to lose or anything, but they have their work cut out for them. So it'll be exciting. Our first broadcast for boys is next
next Friday,
Friday.
You guys doing
Black
the Capital Classic?
Friday. Oh yeah, we'll be
Okay.
there.
They play 2 on Friday and 2 on Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I actually, the guys were fighting over who got to do the Capital Classic. I mean, it's like a
Well, they probably have a big food room. don't they?
right.
Yeah.
You know
That's
it.
Karma.
Hospitality room. Oh, that's Karma. Okay.
Capital
Surely.
Classic is okay. It's okay.
They
El Dorado Holiday Tournament is pretty good.
top notch.
When
That's
you
what
get-
that streaming fee's for, to pay for
Yeah.
your guys'
Ah.
food and
When
drinks.
you get, don't you mean Derek's food?
Yeah.
When you get to Carmi, I mean, we are talking
Top notch,
baby.
really?
Yeah.
So Bob Ellis got his first experience at Carmi, the hospitality room, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he's like told Mark, he's like, all right, so whenever we come back for the tournament, I want to go. I'm on the schedule, like that made him want to come
What
back.
puts them so over the top?
What now?
What puts them so over the
It's
top?
just
More crock pots?
every night. Every night it's something different.
Something new.
One night there's fried chicken. and all fixings.
In the hospitality room?
In the hospitality room. Another night, they bring in pizza and pasta.
Listen, we can't be giving away these secrets because now everyone's going to start a
I
streaming
want this
channel,
gig.
right? They're going to start a streaming channel, compete with us just so they can
Wow.
get in the
Yeah,
hospitality
come
room.
down with us and do color.
Hey,
You could be the color guy.
I can just carry your equipment.
Yeah, there you go.
what sports did you play in high school? Did you play any sports? Are you just a sports guy?
Basketball. I played basketball. Yeah. I think I played
Tall.
baseball my freshman year. But
Yeah.
I wasn't a baseball player.
Yeah. You know, and you have to learn that. You have to accept it at some point, and let's move on.
Yeah. I couldn't hit.
Yeah.
That was my basketball experience. Coach Jerry Zerlini was my coach my freshman year. Which backstory? I moved here from Robinson, moved back home. Fairfield's always been my home, but I went to grade school in Robinson, and so I moved home in between my 8th grade and my freshman year. And my dad was talking to Jerry. You know, they knew each other, and talking to Jerry and telling him how he has a 6-foot daughter coming in as a freshman to play basketball, you know.
Jerry starts salivating.
Oh yeah, and I'm like 5'7" tops, you know. But Dad's God love my dad. He's done that his whole life too. I think his license says 6 foot, 5'11". I'm looking Dad right in the eyes, you know what I mean. But anyways, so I come in as a 6-foot freshman and I play my freshman year. And I love it, but I've never been a competitive person. I'm like, let's all get along, sunshine, rainbows, you know, everyone like me. And so I didn't have that competitive edge. And so going into sophomore year, he, you know, pulled me aside and kind of had a talk like, you know, there's going to be freshmen that are starting like over you, right?
Coach did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, I think I'm good.
Maybe-
you know,
maybe
like
same
maybe
as
this
part,
isn't
That-
like
that's the key to either be a fan in the stands,
Right.
or be the manager.
Listen, and I took it. I took it very seriously. I always say I was most school spirited. I was always in the stands. I was always rooting the teams on. I had so much more fun on that side than I did on the court. I mean, I was the girl that like tripped over the half court line. You know, like it's a tricky bugger.
You know,
But
funny story about basketball and half court lines.
I'm not the only one. I know that.
Okay, this did not happen to me. This is something I witnessed.
Okay.
Okay, when I was working up north, you know how they always take timeouts, and the cheerleaders will, you know,
Do their flips.
down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they're coming out of a timeout. Here comes this cheerleader. She just steamrolls this dude.
Oh no.
A
He was
player or a
standing,
player?
A player?
standing
She
out on the.
steamrolls this player. The kid's, I mean, he hits his head, he about passes out, and the girl is holding her ankle, and everybody rushes to her.
Oh,
And
the
he's the one
guy's
that's hurt.
laying on the.
And he's just laid out. Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Hey, rub some dirt on it. You're
Yeah,
fine, you know.
that's
Let me go
right.
check on her. That's hilarious. Oh my
If
gosh.
you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. And, you know, here I am, still to this day. I'm a big athletic supporter, but don't get me out there on the court or the field. It's not going to typically be
Not gonna
pretty,
be
but
pretty?
no.
Okay.
I did play a little volleyball. We played a little
Yeah.
volleyball
Yeah.
at the sports zone. It was fun.
We really enjoyed your volleyball broadcast and watching the meals.
was-
Oh, good.
What a team.
Yeah, Conard will text me a lot. Him and Aaron enjoy watching it, and he'll text me. You're one of our biggest fans, and I love it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just have a tough day or a tough week, or like just like, why am I doing what I'm doing? And I get overwhelmed because I have my iron in a lot of fires, right?
A lot.
And so I think it's important to remember how like just little words of encouragement, just a text like that you'll send me, how much that can mean to someone, because it really can be like, okay, well, like, and my insecurity is I don't know everything about sports. So I come on as color, and I'm just like, everyone's sitting here listening to me like, she is so dumb. She doesn't know
Oh,
what
I
she's
love it.
talking about.
I love it.
Oh, no.
And
Oh,
so,
no.
yeah, Chris will
I
encourage
just
me.
love the red pants
Right.
with the black
I
stripes
know.
and
Right.
the black
Right.
jerseys. And
And
look,
look
he's
at-
got pink shoes on because it's October.
Right. And look at that sportsmanship. And, you know,
You do a great job.
Thank you. I
You do a great
appreciate
job.
it.
You all do.
I appreciate your encouragement.
I'll say something. I'll say something if we're doing football. I'll say something like, man, hit him on the sideline, knocked him out. He's blowing snot bubbles out of his ear. And the next word from Claire is, boy, and look at him. He's helping him up afterwards.
It's important to recognize.
And I really like that you guys have the scoreboards.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
on-
you.
on
Yeah,
the screen
thank you.
Where you can see that. Yeah.
Thank
that's a
you.
Nice addition.
We've talked about kind of upgrading our system. You know, we're getting to the point that first year's never profitable, right? And we're getting to the point where we're getting a little money saved up, and we want to do some upgrades. And one of them is kind of like a widget. Yeah, we have a big party.
Yeah.
It's like a widget where, you know,
What's a widget?
if you watch some of the other competitions or people that stream, where it shows just the scoreboard at the bottom, like Mules, 7, you know,
Yeah.
Edwards County
Yeah.
0.
The little banner. The
It's like a
banner across the
banner.
bottom.
Yeah, a little graphic, I guess is a good way to say it. So anyways, we may upgrade to that eventually. But unless you can, like, as far as I know, unless you can like plug in to the scoreboard, you know, you're manually having to
Yeah.
update that. So that's another thing to add on the
Oh, that you have to
producers,
manually update.
right?
Okay.
On the
The
producer,
widget you have to
yes,
okay.
yeah. Unless you can plug into the back of the scoreboard, but. Anyways, that's something we're looking into some different cameras and camera angles. And Josh Rocket, we've been talking with him quite a bit. He's the tech guy, the
Okay.
coach
We,
for tennis at the high school. and
Who's ailing right now? Have you seen him lately?
I have.
Oh
wrong?
man, he's hurt his knee,
Yeah.
and he is not feeling good.
God love him. Him and Julie, his wife Julie, who I went to school with as well. They were both in my class, but they decorating the gazebo
Yeah.
uptown at the courthouse.
And I'll be honest with you, the gazebo looks as good as I've
Ever seen it.
in a long time. Yeah.
I told him he was having compliments on Facebook, and they weren't even finished with it yet. You know, everyone was going on and on about how good it looked.
He was
and
telling me they caused a wreck the other night.
They did. Someone
Yeah.
was turning watching.
Well, somebody
That
was watching
rubberneck?
watching them rubbernecking, yeah, watching them decorate, and that little
wrecked.
fender bender. They'd slow down watching a little fender bender.
Now, is that where he hurt his leg?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
So he stepped off the stairs, I think, and there's like a spot that
Is a little
basically
low.
a hole.
Little
low.
Yeah, and his heel went down in it, and his knee went the wrong way.
Kind of hyperextended it.
Yeah. So he has a brace on it, and last I talked to him, he was waiting on an MRI. He said, those
Wow.
things are hard to come by.
Saturday, I think, is what
He
he told
finally
me.
got one,
Yeah.
okay.
And
He's
he's
like-
on crutches. He was on crutches.
Yeah.
I mean, he.
Gosh, and talk about that tennis program.
Oh my
girls?
gosh, yes.
Wow.
And she's playing basketball too.
Is she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of the
Yeah.
foreign exchange, or two of the foreign
Yeah.
exchange students
Clara
were playing
and Lisa. Yeah.
JV basketball yesterday. So it's interesting too because I don't think they've ever played before. Like I don't
Oh,
think
really?
basketball is really a thing in Germany, right? Isn't that where
Lisa is from Italy.
Italy and then
And Clara is from Germany.
Germany? Okay.
And I think both of them are also going to play softball,
Wow.
from what I understand. So.
Well, good for
Are
them.
they seniors?
Yes, I believe so.
Well, actually, I don't believe they're not classified as seniors here.
They can't graduate
Okay.
as
Yeah, makes sense.
which is kind of crazy because it's like you get to play sports as an FCHS mule.
You got to
but
do all your homework.
You got to do all your homework
gotta take your tests.
and you're gonna pass or fail,
Yeah.
right? But you can't graduate with the rest of the class. So I had never thought of that before, and I do kind of find it interesting. But I know there's a reason for it. I mean, maybe they just have to go home and graduate from their school. So. But anyways, yeah, it's been really cool to watch Lisa succeed the way she did.
First
and
time in my life I've ever checked my phone for the score of
a
a
tennis.
high school tennis match. Yeah.
That's the first
Yeah.
time. I mean, I'm not sure I even attended tennis matches in high school.
Yeah.
So it was really fun to get to go out to the court, and of course, all the parents are very into it and passionate, and the coaches are very passionate, and the kids are too. And so it was just cool to feel that atmosphere. We had a great time.
And the same way with the cross country meet we did.
Yes.
We're both
I'm
sitting
glad
there
you
looking
guys
at each
did
other
that.
going,
Why?
okay, what do we.
Why didn't we do this before now?
Yeah.
So yeah, they've been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it has been fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's a couple of firsts for me. All those years I've never done anything like that.
Right. Yeah. Well, you guys are covering more and more all the time than all the parades and local things that you guys do.
We're trying.
appreciated.
Thank you. Well,
It was a need.
we appreciate your support, and
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
it never would have got off the ground without people
Your
like
bill is in the
you. Yeah, he's done paid. But you were one of our initial sponsors,
Yeah,
and
you jumped on board initially, yeah.
You know,
You
had
had me
faith.
at hello.
Had faith in us that we would figure
I
it
knew
out.
You would do well. I told you guys.
I don't know.
Yeah.
After that first football game, I
I was-
wasn't sure.
I was sending everybody's checks back after that first football game. I think I texted you or called you like, I'm done. This is awful.
did.
It was a disaster. And you're like, calm down. You'll figure it out. None of us are mad, you know. But that's just my personality. It's like worst case scenario, you know. Everyone's talking bad about me, but we got to figure it out by the second
You guys
game.
got it
And
all figured out. Yeah.
now if we could just have get connected with Starlink, you know, internet, and then we'll be
Yeah.
golden.
And
Like,
do you know if you ever hit 500? I know that final volleyball game, I think.
oh,
I saw like 480 something pop up.
we did. We ended up.
We have hit 500.
You have?
At
Okay.
times. I mean, there was a couple of football games last year. We had almost 1,000
Over
Oh,
devices
wow,
watching
really?
at one
Over
point.
1,000. We finally
the two playoff
did.
games last year.
Yeah, we hit 1,000, and
Okay.
like my mother-in-law, she's always sitting there like watching the numbers, and she'll text me. She's like, you know, 986, 999, 1,001. You know, like she was so
And
excited.
that's just the devices.
And that's
Yeah.
just the devices.
Yeah.
So that's not counting the Elks having it on the big screen, and
Yeah.
La Fuente will turn it on. And
Aaron and I watching on one screen.
yeah. Which my mother-in-law, not to tell on her or anything, but she will have it on her phone and then pull it up on her TV as well. Sometimes her computer as well.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm just helping you,
Helping the numbers.
helping your
gotcha.
numbers, you know.
Throwing you a bone.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that helps make up for, you know, the 30 people that are watching it together on one. So, no, I appreciate her. She's been a huge support along the way, too. Just with words of encouragement and being there to help with kids and stuff,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That's,
But then you've got the building.
I know. Yeah, now
And,
we've got
Christy,
this.
Christy had a birthday party here
Oh,
last Saturday.
yeah.
And they were bragging about
Little
how nice the
birthday,
building was
aw.
and what a great location. And
Thank
say,
you.
Gail Hutchison, that works with us and works with Kathy down at Willow Tree.
Yep.
They had a birthday party here last
Same one.
weekend, too.
Same one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, for
okay.
Kip.
Yeah,
Kid,
that's right.
yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm glad that they had
Yeah.
a good
You
time.
said Christy, and I automatically, my first thought went to across the street
Yep.
and
The
a
fashion
little
leader.
west of here. Yeah.
Yes.
This is the Christy that's put up with Chris for 20 years.
20 years. Yes.
20.
20.
Which, hey,
She's a saint.
listen, if you bring me McDonald's and Diet Cokes every day, I'll work for you in a heartbeat. Christy may have it pretty
Christy
good.
doesn't even get that.
Oh, shoot. Well, what's the local weather for the weekend? We kind of
Well,
have been bouncing all over here,
I
but
know, it's crazy.
it's all right.
I believe, yeah, I got up early this morning because I've been,
How early?
I was up at 4:30.
I was up at 3:30.
Ooh.
I'm becoming that person. Like, well, what time did you get up?
Bet you weren't as productive. as
I'm
I
going to
was.
win.
I've been baking cookies for 2 days
What?
for the Christmas open house.
Oh, okay.
You really have been baking the cookies?
I've been baking cookies.
What? You take and slice them and put them on a thing?
Yeah. The Pillsbury dough
With,
roll.
Yeah.
with a few added details.
Okay.
All right.
You know.
So we need to start calling you Chef.
That's right. Chef.
Chef.
Just call me Chef.
Chef Mark. Yep.
Chef.
I like it.
No, you know, it's the sun is supposed to come out eventually. Too,
Is it?
But it's always sunny in Fairfield. So
The sun'll come out tomorrow.
65 today.
Nice.
It drops to 55 tomorrow. 58 on Sunday, but sunshine both days. So it's going to be beautiful for the holiday open house, and
Yes.
then rain on Monday and Tuesday.
I heard a little rumor that we might get snow on Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Really?
And then it'll be 70 by Christmas.
Yeah. It will be.
I don't know. I can remember waking up one Easter Sunday
Yeah.
and there's 2 inches of snow on the ground
On Easter.
on Easter. So we get dressed, we go to church. By the time we come back from church, all the snow's melted and it's 65 degrees.
I was wondering how you found those eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that puts a whole new expert level egg hunting, you know? That's hilarious. Well, do you want to do your portion?
Do you want to?
Yeah, let's.
Oh, my.
Let's
yeah,
do.
let's be part of it.
Chris
what do
has
we have here?
brought us some surprises.
Well, I watched, it was 2 episodes ago.
Okay.
And you guys were talking about inflation and the skyrocketing cost of groceries.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically Doritos.
Oh, we have okay.
Doritos.
We have
Or Doritos.
Doritos.
Okay.
I think that's what Sheldon called them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Uh-oh.
we have.
Oh my.
It's another blind.
And
taste
I
test.
went to Save-A-Lot, like you said.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate support
So,
local.
Ladies first.
And look, he's even put Mule Nation sticker on it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh. That's
Mr.
so
What do we got
Chef
there?
Chef Mark.
Chef Mark.
Chef Mark.
Oh boy.
right,
Now,
I'm
can
gonna-
you tell by looking? That's my first question.
So, I failed.
Because you were the Doritos expert, you said, and you've
Oh.
never had the generics.
Well, so we tried them.
Oh,
we
you
tried
did?
them last week.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
on the show?
And I failed. Yeah,
we did.
It's okay though.
I didn't know you
And-
did this
and-
last week.
Because my
Guess
mother-in-law.
who won?
Yeah.
Guess who figured it out?
You.
Me.
Yeah,
The
he
chef.
guessed right.
The
The
chef.
chef.
Listen, I got really insecure in the
Uh-huh.
middle of it, okay? Because I have a chewing thing.
Uh-huh.
And so here I am eating, and I have these headphones on so I can hear everything, and I'm just hearing myself.
All she's hearing is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got very insecure, and I just freaked out, and, I'm going to blame it on that.
Okay.
But I'm going to do better this time. My mom is a Dorito connoisseur, and I can't let her down 2 weeks in a row.
All right. So which one do we try first?
It's up to you. It is completely.
You're
up
not
to
doing
you.
it? Well, you know which one it is. So.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Are you doing Mule Nation, or are you
I'm
doing...
gonna do the Mule Nation
Okay.
one first,
Mule Nation first.
All right.
if I can get it open.
The smell.
I'm going with these are fake already.
Already?
No, that side smells better.
it has a better.
I got the nacho on that side. Wait, get away from the mic.
Which one do you have?
It's kind of like I have
Which
the Mule
one?
Nation.
Okay.
It's kind of like wine tasting.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah. Got to smell
I
it.
think you even did cleanse your palate in between last time.
Yeah.
Do you know already?
Can you tell, Chef?
I have an idea.
And by the way, I need to buy more stickers from you.
Oh, yeah.
Those were my last two I had. And Aaron
I got
said-
more.
It was Aaron's idea to put them on the bag, but then we realized
She's
that
like,
was
"I
the only
need
two
more."
we had. We need more. Yeah.
All right.
Because she was going to put them on her cup. you
Well,
know?
yeah. So Christina Copeland was up here yesterday. And she's
we-
like, I want one of those coffee mugs. So I have coffee mugs with the stickers on it. And I said, you know what I do? I have these stickers, and then I go to Dollar Tree and I get $1 mugs and slap it on there. And we have,
Perfect.
6 or 8 of them up here for when people drink coffee. But yeah, it's a cheap little,
Gosh, yeah.
we got it figured out.
I do.
Okay.
We take these stickers and we put one on our car window.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I thought I needed to do that as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
because everywhere you go, you get a sticker.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got it
All
figured
right.
out, Claire?
I think so.
Okay.
I'm nervous, though.
go ahead, Claire.
No, you go.
Okay.
So I can change my
This one is-
answer if I'm wrong.
This one is the real one.
That's
The one
my
that
guess,
does
too,
not have the
honestly.
sticker.
You're both correct.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'm redeemed.
You're both correct. Now,
Oh my, we got more?
we got more.
Oh boy, pork rinds now, right?
Mark, I'm not going to ask you to go in the back. You can just do this by feel with your hands.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, let me get it on. You
Okay.
got it on camera?
Yeah, you got it on camera?
Yep.
A little bit for Claire.
Okay. So now we're comparing.
We're going to compare. A little bit for Mark.
Toilet
Right.
paper. Real or generic? Is Charmin, what's their slogan, with the bears, where what do they say? Something about,
I can't think of it. Now, that is Quilted Northern.
okay.
Oh, I told you. Gosh.
I was going to guess.
It's
some
not
of
a
the
hard
good
game to
stuff,
play.
yeah.
I know what I
I
got it
mean,
already.
okay. Look at this. I feel like you can see me through here. Can you see me? It's it's just so much thicker.
You can almost see through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cheaper one.
The cheaper
Yeah,
one.
I was gonna say the first one you gave me
So-
was the Quilted Northern. Right?
And this is, let's just do an example here. Like this, you're gonna wad all that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now, how
and then
mu-
you can
how-
have like 2 to 4
how
of
much
this
is
one.
How much is toilet paper now?
Yeah. What's the
That's
price
expensive.
difference? Do you know?
I don't.
Hang on.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna-
Because, yeah. You want the roll? You want the roll? I'll give you the cheap
Gonna
one.
save it for later. Listen, times are hard. I
Hey.
may have to start, like locking my toilet paper thing for rentals.
That-
Like
that
don't
actually-
steal the toilet
That
paper.
actually happened to me at the shop.
Someone took your toilet
No,
paper?
no.
Oh,
I
That's awesome.
wasn't paying attention, so I was buying toilet paper for the shop one day. I got in trouble.
Didn't buy the right
I
stuff.
didn't buy the right stuff. Because I was just wasn't paying attention. I was like, okay, that was
Oh,
right
no.
there.
Okay,
I brought it back, and it was like, they were like, don't ever.
you're never going toilet paper shopping again, right?
Yeah.
So
And they said, can I have these rolls? Because I know somebody that's going toilet paper.
Oh
this
yeah,
weekend."
you can have the
There you
cheap
go.
stuff. I get overwhelmed in the toilet paper and paper towel aisle. You know, they talk about like boy math, girl math, millennial math. You know, that's the like trend going around right now. Toilet paper math is a whole nother level,
is.
right?
It is.
6 rolls equals 18 equals 24. Why? I don't know.
I don't know.
And they don't either. But
No, they don't.
You know, they're
No.
just, well, how can I trick these people into buying my toilet paper? Let's make it equal a bigger number. and you get triple and quadruple rolls and stuff. They're not fitting on your toilet
No,
paper
no,
holder.
you know they're
Like,
not.
no,
No.
I don't need that. Just give me like a regular roll, maybe a double roll.
So
But-
what's your, speaking of generics, and,
Yeah.
I got to have Jif peanut butter.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, Jif
Yeah.
creamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta
I
have
can't buy the generic.
I got to have Ritz crackers.
Okay.
Heinz
That's a,
ketchup.
Can't buy
Yep.
the generic. Heinz ketchup, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to have shake and bake. Okay.
not the knockoff.
I can't have the knockoff. Got to have shake and bake.
All right, Tina, do a test. Make him some chicken without the shake and bake and see if he notices. Mine is, my whole family's is, and you can't get it everywhere. So my
Yeah.
family moved like to Tennessee. My dad's in Alabama. French onion dip, Prairie Farms.
Oh, yes.
You can't get any other kind. Prairie Farms is the only way to go. So like when we go down to my mom's for Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, she's like, bring me a couple of those.
Oh,
you know?
really?
Now,
Prairie
see,
Farms,
we have-
French
we-
onion dips.
we have some
She
family
gets
from-
mad if I forget.
We have some
Hi,
family
Mom.
from Alabama. Their thing is the cottage cheese.
Got to have Prairie Farms.
Got to have Prairie Farms, and they can't get it down there.
Well, that's what I was gonna
When
say.
they come up here, they bring a cooler and they'll load that cooler up with Prairie
cottage
Farms
cheese.
cottage cheese and take it home.
I feel like we didn't know how lucky and privileged we were growing up. Like, I always thought Prairie Farms was this nationwide brand, right? I didn't realize until my
really.
family moved to Clarksville. I didn't realize you couldn't get it in Tennessee and other places. It just services the Midwest. Somebody's here. Let me see.
Talk amongst ourselves, right? No, we're just going to sit here silently.
Hey,
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh my gosh! So what else you got going on, man?
Oh, goodness.
You're not a rock star anymore.
No. March will be 2 years since I even picked up a guitar.
Really?
Yep.
So we couldn't hire you for like acoustic.
No, I don't think so. My days are over with the music.
Okay.
I said when I started playing, Mark, I was when you start playing guitar, you do it to pick up chicks, right? So,
You got the chick. You
yeah.
don't need to-
So I was all about the groupies. Okay.
Okay.
And the last gig we played, I ended
know-
up at
you
Spear
know-
Chiro. Go ahead.
You know this is like streamed live. People are watching, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
good with
okay.
that.
I'm
All right.
okay.
All right.
That's my past.
So you ended up the chiropractor.
So I ended up the chiropractor. I ended up for like 2 weeks, and I'm like,
I can't
man,
do this.
I was all about the groupies, and now I just want the roadies.
I don't know.
Somebody lug this gear around.
Yeah, I don't know
I
how
feel
these-
that.
I don't know how these guys do it anymore. I mean, you see all these bands that Paul McCartney's what 85, 86, and he's still touring.
He
How
doesn't
do you
carry his
do
own
it?
equipment.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
he's
but that's-
got the roadies.
But yeah, you're right though, Mark. Yeah, he's
I mean, he's up.
the Stones.
Yeah, the
Stones are
you know.
on tour. Yeah.
That's crazy. I can't do a ball game without falling asleep at taking a nap during halftime. You know.
So I got confused the other day though, because I knew you were retired. You're out. You're done. But I got tagged in a post by, oh man, I'm trying to think what band it is now. Anyways, on the comment, Whiskey Throttle. Do you know them?
Yeah.
Mike Molt commented on it and said, "Oh, that's why."
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's his. He said his father-in-law's in it. So
Yeah,
okay.
Tim's band.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I was like, "Wait, who is this? Who are these people?" You know. Anyways, I manage for JW Saloon and do like their bookings and
Okay.
stuff, and so that we've got them on the schedule for next spring or something like that. But this weekend
Nice.
we have Bo Tate, not Thanksgiving Eve, next Wednesday.
Okay, yeah.
We have Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils. They're coming out. Do you know Bo? He was a
Oh,
year
yeah.
younger than me in school, and he's 36. And I heard him play for the first time the other day, and I kind of offended him because I was like, "Man, like you're really good. Like I'm impressed. Like you have a great voice." And he's like, "Claire, I'm 37. Do you think I would be doing this if I wasn't good?" I'm like, "Oh, good point." But don't take offense. Like it's just, I was pleasantly
You were just
surprised.
shocked, yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Tina's got a cousin that now plays in a band,
okay.
and he didn't pick up a guitar or sang till he was 50.
Really?
He's
Yeah.
50.
Well,
Really?
he's more than that now, but
Wow.
but it's
Well, there's hope for me yet because I always wanted to be a music person, and I love music.
Mm-hmm.
I love to sing. I'm not
you?
yes, I love to. My mom tells me I shouldn't, but I do. I love to sing, and I wish I would have started when I was young and like
Yeah.
done vocal lessons, and like I remember wanting to be in the band, but it was such a big expense.
yeah.
In my
yeah.
family, we didn't have a lot of money. Like, I never felt like we didn't have money, but I knew that to ask my parents to buy me a $400, $600, whatever I decided to play, would have probably not happened. So, anyways, I never really got into it, and I wish I would have.
My experience with band was the recorder,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
the
3
sand
blind mice.
blocks.
Do they still do that? Will I have to be tortured through that with my children?
The,
Did they do the
I don't-
recorder? Do
the
you remember
triangle.
that?
Delilah did it. I don't think
You don't
Delilah
think
did
she-
it. I
And
think
the
Sabrina
triangle.
Praise
did.
baby Jesus.
And the cowbell.
And the cowbell. More cowbell.
Right.
You gotta have cowbell.
Oh my gosh, that
Yeah.
is. That
I
is
don't think
funny.
they do that anymore. So
No,
Okay,
I
good.
don't. I don't think they
Must
do.
have been enough parents showed up at the school board meetings. or
Listen,
something.
yeah, we've got to put
Come
a
on.
stop to this. I
Get
don't
rid of these
stand for
recorders.
much, but I stand for this. Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Well, let's run into some birthdays real fast.
Your birthday.
Birthdays, like Mark likes to say. Happy birthday on Monday, 11/13. My sister, Laura Jennings, turned 38. She's a year older than me again. We're the same age for 11 days out of every year.
Wow.
So it's fun. Me and her and my cousin Bethany
Mm-hmm.
are all the same age for 11 days out of the year. And we were the 3 girls out of all the Simpson cousins. There was like 100 boys, and we were like,
Yeah.
so anyways, we think
That's
we're
cool.
special, or we
Yeah.
thought our grandma always made us feel that way. But anyways, happy birthday, sister. Happy birthday to Hattie Atwood on the 13th. Local celebrity Brian Turner, a.k.a. Wheeze.
Yeah.
Carolyn Griffith, happy birthday. Linda Hodges, Dennis Mitchell, and Bernadine Obrecht. On the 13th, happy birthday on the 14th of November to Tiffany Tips, Shay Price, and Jess Duckworth, if I could talk. Happy birthday on the 15th to Ryan Masterson and Lois Blessing. Happy birthday yesterday on the 16th to Avery Stentz, Haley Newman, Joan Sons, and Dawson Young. Happy birthday today to Jason McKittrick. And happy birthday tomorrow to Linda Tucker, Reagan Wells, and Mike Duckworth. We
got
wish
a,
you all a happy birthday.
I got a birthday for today too.
Who's yours?
My daughter
Oh, yeah. I
I
saw
saw
that.
that
has
this
a
morning.
birthday
yeah.
today.
I saw that on
And-
Facebook.
Okay.
Tell us.
Her name is Jaden,
Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and I got to looking at the reasons to party today. Today is actually National Jaden Day.
What?
There you go.
I had no clue.
They named a day after her.
That's amazing.
Somebody asked me, "Did you know that? Did you name it?" No.
No.
We just saw it on the Sonic billboard, and we thought it was a cool name.
That's how you picked it. Oh, my
that's
gosh. Oh, I'm just checking out the live chat here, and Angela, my mother-in-law, said, "Oh yeah, comparison." She loves that you brought stuff for
Oh,
her.
great.
She was texting me last night. She's like, "I was thinking, I keep forgetting to tell you, you've got to keep doing these like taste tests and food challenges and stuff." So we'll have to keep those rolling. But
Speaking as a poor podcast guy, I'm all for that.
yeah, feed us so we don't have
Used
to
be a
eat the
poor
rest
radio
of the
guy.
yeah.
Now it's the poor podcast guy.
Yeah, we're slumming it, but we're moving on up in the world. I'm excited. We've got most of the equipment now that we
Looks
want.
nice,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
Getting some new chairs in, and then Mindy Isaac's. Her stepdad's building us a table, so a new
Nice.
desk for in here. I was
Yeah.
gonna, I was looking on Amazon, looking on Walmart, and I'm like, wait, Mindy has some really cool, nice hardwood tables down there, and so I popped over. I was like, does he make these for anyone? And she's like, oh yeah, he'll give you a quote.
Really?
So, anyways, I'm excited to get
Nice.
that. My sister-in-law Samantha Vaughn says that her daughter Raleigh has a recorder for school, so we may not
I
be.
may have been way wrong.
We may not be in the clear. Now they go to school in Clarksville,
Okay.
Okay.
so
Okay.
maybe it has been, gotten rid of here, but we will see. All right, I'm gonna give a camera a break here for a second.
Let's just jump into
Jump
it with
into
both
some
feet.
events. Yes, this weekend is the Retail Merchant Holiday Open House. Now some of those are starting today. Let's see. Willow Creek. Kathy sent me a message. She is starting hers. Willow Tree.
Yeah.
The Willow Tree on Main Street in downtown Fairfield. Stop by there today. I know Black's is having theirs.
Well, we just couldn't
Carnaby.
get it. I mean, if people wanted, if we saw, that's gonna be 20. Yeah, let's just go ahead and give you 25.
Right. So, and I know Carnaby Square started theirs. So, anyways, come downtown today, tomorrow, Sunday, and check out these local businesses because, these local businesses are the ones that support us. And anytime you have a something you're needing donations for, I mean, Mule Nation, for example, these small businesses are the ones that are supporting us. It's not Walmart, it's not McDonald's, it's Chris
Yeah.
Conard and Carnaby Square.
Was
and
it you that said last week that Timo doesn't donate to your school fundraiser?
Right? Yeah, Timu.
Oh, Timu.
Timu, and that's the truth. I mean, and a lot of these businesses really depend on a great holiday season to help get them through the rest of the year. So shop local. There's not a lot that you can't get in Fairfield. Just you got to take the time, and they're having extended hours this weekend, so you can't use the excuse that
Yep.
they're closed when I get off work. So go out and support them. We would really appreciate it. Bless Blooms is doing something tomorrow morning as well. It's a Christmas market
Yeah.
from 10 to 2. And she'll have all sorts of different unique businesses that don't have storefronts. So go out and support them. I know they're doing like photo ops and hot chocolate and all of that good stuff. We are here at RJ on Main, teaming up with the Small Business Development Center out at IECC, doing a holiday open house in conjunction with the Fairfield, Illinois, Chamber of Commerce Retail Merchants open house. So Saturday and Sunday here from 1 to 5. Kind of same thing as Bless Blooms. We just open it up to people that don't have storefronts or storefronts downtown. Just some small businesses going to come up and set their goodies up and, hopefully make a little money for the holiday season. So, and I've seen some of the stuff people are bringing, and it's going to be good, I think.
Nice.
So, and we'll have Mule Nation merch.
Yeah.
Come up and get
Yeah.
your Mule Nation merch. Also, I want to be sure and mention the CEO, Wayne County CEO group,
They've got the fiesta going
Fall
on, right?
Fiesta. Yeah, they're having a meal at the high school on Sunday, and they said doors open at 11:30. La Fuente is providing,
Oh, wow.
and they're having live music and basket raffle, silent auction,
That's
stuff
this
like
Sunday?
that. This Sunday at 11:30 at the high school. Enter through the gym lobby doors, but that'll be fun. And those kids, they work so hard. They were up here this week. They had their social
That's
on
right.
Thursday
That was on
morning.
Thursday,
Yeah,
yeah.
yesterday morning.
We wanted to come up yesterday and didn't get a chance to.
You're too busy, huh?
Oh, we were busy
That's
yesterday
good.
morning, yeah.
They did have a great turnout. I was happy I got here late, of course. I've became that person. Like, I used to hate
Up
when
before
people,
everybody, where you need to be after everybody.
100%. Like, I literally got up at 3:30 this morning, and I made the mistake of picking up my phone. And so then I was like, oh, I need to answer that email. Oh, I need to do that. Oh, you know what I mean? And then it's like, you can't go back to sleep
Oh.
after that. So I'm like, I'm going to get up, take a bath, take the dog out,
I don't-
let
I
my
don't-
hair air dry for once in my
Sure.
life.
I don't know how many times I've got a text in the morning. Sorry about that late
Late-night
email.
text,
And
yeah.
I look at the emails like 2:04.
I-
You know?
It's just a problem. Like, I got to do it while I'm
You
thinking
texted
of
me
it.
this morning.
Yeah.
Mark did.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
I didn't see this last night, and it was
Yeah.
like 8 or something.
No, it was
Was it later than
9.
that?
I think it was about 9.
Okay.
Listen, there's times, you text me after
It
8,
probably
I
was
ain't
9,
answering. My kids, once they go to sleep, sometimes, I lay with them while they fall asleep.
Sure.
And sometimes I don't ever get back up after that until morning.
Yep.
So if it's after 8, you may not get me either. This weekend also, the Andy King Band, I've been trying to get Mark to go to this for how long?
Yeah, and every time she schedules it,
Uh-huh.
Conveniently, he has something going on.
well, it's kind of busy this weekend.
You're a busy guy. Yeah.
I know. Next month. It's the third Sunday of every month.
Well, I couldn't reschedule the Retail Merchants Holiday Open House.
Come on,
I'm
pull
sorry.
your strings, But yeah, Andy King, it's called Sunday Fun Day at JW Saloon. I love it more in like the spring, summer when you can be outside and it's like 2 to 6 p.m. live music. Andy King is the band is great. They have a steel guitar.
Oh,
and
really?
so yeah, it's like good country music. And they play
old-fashioned.
some covers and they've released their own record.
can see that. Okay.
So yeah, anyways, they're fun.
Yeah.
I forgot about this one. I kind of got out of order here, but Glow Bingo is tomorrow night at the Elks.
Okay.
And that is put on by the Wayne County Humane Society.
I say it every week. I'll say it again. If you can't find something to do in Fairfield, there's something wrong with you.
Right?
You're right, Mark.
Who says there
I
ain't
could
nothing
go
to do
on
here?
for
Yeah.
hours talking
Yeah.
about things going on, but I try to speed through as fast as I can. I love this. Mama Bears is putting on, it's called Calling All Elves. It's for ages 2 to 8, and they're actually doing it here at RJ on Main. But you can go on their Facebook page, Mama Bears, or stop in and chat with them to sign up. It's $40 a kid, but you get to make like a Squishmallow. Have you heard of the Squishmallows?
Never heard of
Lila
it.
never went through the Squishmallow phase. They're like these super comfy, squishy pillows that are shaped like adorable little animals. So this one I think is like a reindeer Squishmallow. Anyways, the kids love them, and then they're having like hot cocoa and other little crafts and stuff
I
too.
I used to have one of those. I kept it in my office. They called it a grudge. I called it a grudge.
A grudge?
Yeah.
Oh,
When I get frustrated at somebody.
a stress reliever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas parade will be here before we know it. It's coming up December 2nd. A rockin' Christmas. If you want to be in, have a float in that, contact the chamber, Libby or Doug. Have you guys ever been to the piano organ concert at the Cornerstone Community Church,
have
formerly
not.
known as First United Methodist?
I've heard it's wonderful.
Spectacular. I love it, and I love the cantata. That was my church growing up. That was,
Okay.
and I know all the people that partake in it, and so I started going with my grandma. And anyways, it's just a beautiful start to the Christmas season, kind of get you in the Christmas spirit. Janie McDowell is so talented, and Steve Lee, they're on the piano and organ, and they have this beautiful concert. And then Corey and Mike Copeland, they narrate the concert. So if you haven't been, check it out.
Yeah.
When is that?
It is on December 3rd
Okay.
at 4 p.m. at the Cornerstone Community Church. So, and then solar eclipse. We were chatting about this before we went on air. Solar eclipse is coming up April 8th, 2024, but we're making it a whole fun weekend here in Fairfield. And that starts, the kickoff is Friday, April 5th at 6 p.m. Bo Tatum and the Dirt Devils are going to open the show at the Wayne County Fairgrounds.
Have
and
you
then
got a hold of the guys from Little Texas yet?
Followed
Change
by-
that song
followed by Little Texas. I know.
from God Bless Texas to God Bless Fairfield.
God bless Fairfield.
Surely
It's
they
just
would
a
do it.
small,
Why not?
it's a small change, We're not asking for
Just
much.
one word.
Yeah.
It might have been your biggest hit, but just change it.
Yeah.
Like, come on. That was one of Mike's things. I talk about it. I've probably talked about it on air, but that was one of his things when he was alive. He's like, we have got to get Fairfield in a song, Like, stand on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. We need a Fairfield of that. So,
Sweet
my
Home
mission,
Chicago.
that-
Sweet Home Fairfield.
Sweet
There's
Home
one.
There you go.
Fairfield. So I'm writing that song in my head, and I'm still working on. Chris and I are working on a song as
Write a
well.
song.
Oh, really? So you are back in the rock star business.
He's back in a different,
Songwriting.
yeah, songwriting. It's a lot less crap to lug around.
Yeah.
So
You got that right.
And you can do it at home with a glass of whiskey in your hand.
so the Queen of Hearts drawing is today, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Frontier?
Yeah.
What's it up to? Do you know?
$20,000, I think.
That was a joke.
$20,000. If I were to win that, you feel like you need to
You'd
donate
probably
it.
give it all back.
You feel like you need to, and I'd be under pressure, and I'd be like, "Oh, just take it," But
But then you'd remember those fake Doritos you had this morning.
$10,000, yeah, I can pay for Thanksgiving meal this year, guys. Oh, wouldn't it
Wow.
be nice?
So you win half of it? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you
Okay.
get
Yeah.
half. So, and the
Wow.
other half goes to the athletic program out of the
Yeah.
college, which is just,
They're I think they're trying to get a new scoreboard out there for the baseball field.
yep.
They've been doing that, and of course,
Oh yeah, we need to talk about the new gym that they're working on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Were you
yes.
you weren't at the dinner, were
No.
you? You
I
didn't go
wasn't
to
at the dinner, but I am a part of the foundation,
Foundation.
and the committee.
I understand.
Yeah.
And,
1.2 mil, you get to name it.
That's what we were
That you
quoted.
get naming rights.
I think it's a little more than that,
Oh no!
in all honesty.
Listen.
Oh, okay.
No, that may be right. That may be right,
That-
Mark.
that's-
It's a
that-
percentage. It's like 25% of the total cost.
Wow.
So, and the IECC has set aside a little over $4 million
Okay.
for a gym.
Right.
Am I on camera? Can you see me?
Yes. Yeah.
For a gym that's big enough to have a small a volleyball court.
Right.
Yeah.
But you couldn't turn it sideways and have two volleyball courts.
We want basketball.
So what
We want a
what we are
basketball
doing
team.
is we've started a fundraising campaign. We're trying to raise an additional $700,000 so they can add on to the building. We can have a basketball court, 2 volleyball courts, and 3 pickleball courts.
I love it. So many people have been trying to get pickleball courts in Fairfield for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And like Mark said, the possibility of basketball in the future. I know that's not in Dr. Egren's,
Right.
he doesn't want to touch it while he's
It's
before
on
he
the
retires.
horizon.
But it's something.
happen.
Yeah, it's something that will happen.
And then you have to think the uses for it. You know,
Yeah.
they can have intramural ball there. The kids can go over and play pickleball.
tournaments, the
Tournaments.
high school tournaments, they bring in all of these teams, and now they're getting cramped for time and
Yeah.
for space. Now we have another place that they can go and play.
Everybody talks about all the tournaments they can bring in.
Yep.
Home and garden shows.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of uses for that. And
yeah.
the more people come in, the more people spend money.
Right, and just even getting people out to the college and,
Yeah.
and making that a part of our community. I
Absolutely.
think that's kind of where disconnect has been.
Mm-hmm.
Out here, it was the college without walls
Without
for a
walls.
long time, and now that they've built up this beautiful campus. A lot of people still have never been there or don't come out and support like the athletic programs and things like that. So it's very exciting. It's something we're both rooting for very hard. But we had to laugh. We sat down there and at the dinner. And I looked at the sponsorship, and the first one was $100,000, and I was like, "Oh God, they invited the wrong person." And I scroll down, I'm like, "Okay, I think I can do that one."
That's why your name was on the list. We knew. So
Yeah.
She's got
We know
100,000.
Mule
We
Nation's
were
gonna put a
thinking,
K in this.
we were thinking naming rights is what,
Yeah.
I think you should.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Call it the RJ Bobcat Athletic Company.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raylan James.
Yeah, but
I like
it's going to be nice. Did you see inside the pamphlet?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, it's
beautiful.
beautiful.
There's a merch area, concession area,
And all the coaches
offices,
will have
locker rooms.
coaches will have their own spot. And I'm so excited for the volleyball program to have a home.
Oh, yeah.
And
instead
how
of
important is that going to be for recruiting?
right.
Oh.
You bring in a recruit, and you go, okay, look at this new athletic complex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and by the way, let's go down and take a look at where you'll be playing.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Instead of, oh yeah, let's go jump in the car. We'll drive you down to where you're going to play.
Yeah.
Center Street's has a fantastic gym.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It does.
But that's
yeah.
not a way to recruit. You don't want to
No.
bring girls in and go, hey, we're going to play at the grade school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's Frontier's time.
It is.
With the IECC, working for the SPDC, I go to all the IECC schools, and like Robinson, my alma mater, I graduated from Lincoln Trail, but it's beautiful, and it's always gotten these updates and these changes and this brand new theater, and their athletic program is very well funded. And I'm like, it's just our time. It's our time to
It is.
have that recruiting standpoint, and I'm excited. Please support that. And if you have questions, reach out to Chris
Yeah.
or Sarah Rush. Tyler Lampley's on the foundation as
Yeah,
well.
Lou Carl.
Lou Carl.
Dr. Edgren.
And they're very creative about the
Charmel
ways you
Kachak.
can donate as well. Gifts of grain. I thought that was very interesting. And
I'd never heard of that before.
yeah,
But
it-
really?
it makes a lot of sense.
if you're a farmer and you're looking for, tax deduction purposes and that type of stuff, and you don't have to have the money up front, they can kind of do that for you. And then there were also
Stocks, bonds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you handle our finances.
Yeah,
Well, you can
yeah.
just we maybe we can hit that
There are-
$100,000
you never
donation. No, no.
Don't put in your 2-week notice sheets. You're close.
Yeah, right. Hmm.
No.
A few more years.
Yeah,
few
if
more
anyone
years.
wants to reach out to us, we have information. We have pamphlets. We can set you up.
Yes, definitely. They kind of said, now's the time. Start spreading the word and get out and support it because $750,000 is measly compared to, you know what I mean? Like I just hate to see this not happen when there's already $4 million committed.
Yes.
Like let's make it happen. And that is one thing I love about Fairfield is people show up to support, and this
Absolutely.
is a great thing to get behind. So
I tell people all the time when I go visit relatives or whatever, they ask me how I like Fairfield. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, Fairfield I love it because it's the most, what's the word I'm trying to think of?
Generous, giving.
Generous, giving,
Yeah.
but fickle, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can hate. I mean, Claire and I could be sitting here and hate each other with a passion.
Mm-hmm.
But if she were to get sick and had a benefit, we'd be the first people in
Yep,
line.
you'd be
She'd be
right
the
there.
first people in line.
Yeah.
It would turn the other way. I
Right.
mean, that's just how people in Fairfield are.
They are.
I think it comes with the small town. You just
Yeah.
get that added drama for no reason, but the heart of you, the heart of the
when you
people
come
is
together.
good,
Yeah.
and they come together and push all that drama and stuff aside. So, guys, we only have about 7, 8, 9 minutes left.
Yeah, we
You
do.
want to
Wow.
move into trivia?
Sure.
Because I want to, feel like an idiot today to start my day.
Trivia. Oh,
You ready for that?
That's my goal. No.
Yeah, right?
All right. I'm going to give you, because you're an ex-rock star,
right. The pressure.
and you want to be in the band.
I do.
Just songwriter.
That's right. You're a songwriter.
I'm a songwriter
I'm-
in process.
All right. I'm going to give you the name of the band,
Okay.
and you give me the lead singer.
Okay.
All right.
Next time, please do finish the lyrics because we'll nail that.
Okay. Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I know this. Anthony Kiedis.
Got it.
Good job.
Grateful Dead.
Jerry Garcia.
Wow.
Nirvana.
Kurt Cobain.
I did know that one. I
You
just
did?
wasn't as
Oh, shut
fast.
up.
No,
Sorry.
you keep going.
U2.
No.
Bono.
Bono, yeah.
Yep. The Police.
Nope.
Sting.
You got it.
I literally don't know any of them.
Genesis.
I don't know a song that Genesis sings.
Oh, gosh. I want to. Phil Collins?
Yeah.
Ooh, good
But can you tell me who was
job.
the lead singer of Genesis before Phil Collins?
Peter Gabriel?
Peter Gabriel. Look at
Wow.
that. Man.
Round of
Journey.
applause.
Oh, you're going to get me here. I know the guitar player's name.
Journey.
Oh, can I use a phone a friend?
Sure, go ahead. I don't care.
Journey, the lead singer for Journey.
Yeah. He's not the lead singer anymore, but
Steve Perry?
Steve Perry.
Okay.
Wow. You see,
Okay.
you don't need
I had to
any
think about
help.
Heart.
Melissa Joan. No.
Wilson.
Yeah, it is a Wilson.
It's Ann or Nancy.
Yeah, it's Ann.
Okay.
Ann Wilson.
Okay. Soundgarden and Audio Slave.
Chris Cornell.
Wow.
Rolling Stones.
On the cover of the Rolling Stones.
You know what?
Nope.
Oh, you do.
I do
No,
not.
Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
No.
Aerosmith.
I'm only 37, guys.
Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler.
Yep. Foo Fighters.
I did know that.
Oh my gosh, my favorite.
I can picture him. Don't know his name though.
Dave Grohl.
Dave
Dave
Grohl.
Grohl.
Yep. Led Zeppelin.
No idea.
Robert Plant.
Who actually,
I almost even looked these up last night so I wouldn't look like a
Yeah.
total idiot, but I was like, I can't cheat. I haven't cheated yet. I can't cheat now.
Robert Plant put out an album in the last few years with Alison Krauss, you know, the bluegrass singer.
Yeah. Wow.
I've actually got that one of their albums, and it is pretty. It's kind of like Led Zeppelin meets bluegrass.
I mean, I could probably
you know.
dig that.
I mean, it's pretty good. Queen. He's since passed on.
Freddie
You didn't-
Mercury.
Freddie
You didn't
Mercury.
see- you
Oh
didn't
yeah, I
see the
saw the
movie?
movie. Yeah, I
Okay.
literally saw it. Guys,
Um,
there is nothing in here besides like to-do list.
All right.
What I should be doing right now.
Okay. This band. This is our final one.
This one gonna stump me.
It might. I don't know. This band has had 3
Oh.
lead singers
Does he have to name all 3?
in its career.
I think I know who it is.
Van Halen,
Yep.
given to me.
David Lee Roth,
Yep.
Sammy Hagar.
Uh-huh.
Wow, those are both really popular.
Claire, help me out.
No idea. You were looking at the wrong person.
He was in the band for like a month. I mean,
Oh,
it wasn't very
really?
long.
Oh my gosh. Can I use my phone a friend?
Go ahead. Or I'll just give it
I've
to
got
you.
I got a trivia question too.
Gary Cerrone.
Okay.
Gary he was the lead singer from Extreme.
Yeah.
See?
Okay.
But you missed one the entire time. And that's not, you got 2 out of 3. So I learned something the other day that I found interesting by TikTok. I have not fact checked it. Okay. So it may be
It's gotta be
complete
true. It's on
baloney,
TikTok.
right?
Yeah.
I read it on the internet. It must be true. No Doubt started with Gwen Stefani's
Stefani.
brother was the lead singer.
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't
they,
know that either.
Yeah,
Oh.
and they weren't making it very big, and like they got like a record deal, and he was like, I'm kind of over it. I don't want to do it anymore. And his sister was like, I'll take over. I'll be the lead singer.
Really?
Gwen Stefani was the sister.
I did not know
Fact
that.
check me. It may be complete baloney.
I believe it.
Yeah.
But
a
I'm
good
like,
story.
that's a cool story.
You know,
yeah.
See, and like Gwen Stefani, that's a lead rock star singer
Oh.
name.
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
know, Bob Stefani doesn't
That
work.
didn't work.
You know,
Hey,
just doesn't work.
Before
Now-
we go off the air, I got to step out and grab something.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
now
there's
he's got more.
There's more. Like I said, we're not on in a complete time crunch because we don't have anyone on air after us. We would love to expand our podcast on RJ on the Air. If you guys, have any fun podcast ideas that you'd want to do. I was thinking like DIY. I talked to my cousin Chris about doing a DIY one where he could teach us some things. And I was also thinking about
Whoops.
like I'm really into suspense, murder, mystery type things. I
Ah,
think that would be a fun one too. Oh my
got
god!
now?
Now, I got your lunch. Was yours was a
Shut
Nashville hot
up.
chicken
Oh my god!
with the ghost pepper cheese?
Yes.
Man.
Mark, roast beef.
Find you a
With the
friend
spicy
that
mustard.
listens
Yeah.
to
You're
you
the man.
and
There you go.
surprises you.
You
That
are
is
the
the
man.
sweetest.
Yeah, Johnny's Butcher Block.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Shout out
and,
to
and
Johnny.
we got Doritos.
got
to eat
Doritos.
with it,
Hold
so-
on. Let me get my bag.
Hey.
Just kidding.
and we got napkins.
Napkins.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
you
well,
are
thanks
so
for having me,
sweet.
guys.
You're the man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you. Appreciate
thank
you
you.
Breakfast
having me.
and lunch.
Hope
Thank
you
you
have
so
a good
much.
weekend.
I mean, yeah, you too. We do have a few more minutes. I forget our computer one is
Oh,
fast.
okay.
But I wanted to ask a question of the day.
Okay.
Okay.
And I had another one of mine, but I'm switching it because Thanksgiving's next week, right? Next Thursday.
Yeah.
What's your Thanksgiving plans? What's your Thanksgiving traditions? Like what, you got anything? Do you host it at your house?
No, we have Thanksgiving tomorrow at my parents'
Okay.
to kind of get it out of the way.
And do they live around here?
Right beside me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't
right
know that.
beside me.
Cool.
And then on Thanksgiving Day, Erin's a nurse.
Yeah, so she works.
She works.
Oh,
Yeah.
make
So
that
she'll be
triple
gone all day.
time or whatever.
So I'll be going over to her parents,
Aw.
and they do the big traditional meal.
Yeah.
And, it's the Townsends, so there'll be
Right.
50 people there.
Right. It's not a small
And
family.
I learned a long time ago when you eat there,
Yeah.
you get to the front of the line as quick as you. When that prayer's over, you grab a plate and get up there.
Yeah. That's hilarious. What about you, Mark? What do you guys do?
Usually we go down to see my mom.
Okay. And where's she?
She lives in Harrisburg.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew it wasn't too far
So-
away, but
We go down there and eat lunch, and usually come back because I'm prepping for basketball the next day.
Yeah,
yep.
that sports life, man.
We used to go, and years ago, one of the best Thanksgivings I ever had, we went up to see Tina's mom and dad in Lafayette, Indiana one year.
Okay.
And after we got done eating, we're all sitting there kind of rolling around. He's like, let's run into town and see what's open. So there were a lot of stores at the mall open. So we just
Really?
we shopped till we dropped on Thanksgiving night.
Wow.
And then we ended up at Steak and Shake at 11 o'clock in the evening. And we're sitting there, and it starts snowing.
Aw.
What a great...
That's a great day.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I got rock and roll
love
trivia
that.
for you, for both.
I got one more question for you, too.
Lafayette, Indiana.
Yeah.
Name 2 famous singers from Lafayette, Indiana.
Is it the one that sang Jack and Diane?
Seymour, Indiana.
He's from Seymour.
Yep.
So what's
John
his
Cougar.
name? John Cougar Mellencamp. I'm telling you.
What's his name now?
What's
Because
John
when he
Cougar.
originally came out, it was Johnny Cougar.
Johnny
Because I
Cougar.
remember watching him on
Okay.
American Bandstand, and Dick going, "Oh, Johnny
Listen,
Cougar."
at some point
And
you
then it was-
gotta drop the Johnny,
then it
grow
was
up,
John
you know.
Cougar. And then it was John Cougar Mellencamp.
Where'd the Mellencamp come from?
That's his original.
his-
oh,
that's
that's
his
his
name.
actual
and
name.
then
Okay.
and then now it's just John Mellencamp.
Yeah. The
So-
record label wanted Johnny Cougar.
Okay. His daughter Teddy
Yeah.
was on reality TV for a while. She was on the
Okay.
Real Housewives of. I'm a reality TV buff.
Okay.
That's why it's Jello up there. But anyways, I do have a question.
Before you do that, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
So
Yeah.
my sweet mother-in-law, who lives 2 doors down from me, it's her favorite holiday of the year, and
Nice.
she just works her little butt off and cooks up a big old Thanksgiving meal,
Oh.
and has all the family, like her mom and her sisters, whoever can come who don't have family stuff, and nieces and their kids, and then all of us. We all pile in their house, and yeah, it's just fun. Side question. Is it appropriate to take a nap after a Thanksgiving meal if you're at in-laws or someone else's house? Do you ever, do you guys lay in the couch, lay in a chair, take a nap? Nope.
I don't.
Don't happen?
But I don't think it's
Inappropriate?
I don't think it's.
I'd
I
be
save
okay
it.
with that.
I saved my nap for the car ride home.
Do you?
Yeah.
We all,
Usually the car ride there
listen,
and home.
too much tryptophan, tryptophan.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we all just we're ready for a
turkey.
nap. You turn on the
Yeah.
football game and you're just chilling. But
Tryptophan, yeah.
we're a very relaxed.
Tryptophan's what puts you to sleep. That's what's in the turkey.
What's in the
that puts you to
turkey.
sleep.
Oh, I thought that was Peter Pan's brother.
Oh,
Crypto.
Anyway,
Trypto.
Axl Rose
Yeah. Is he from Lafayette? I did not know that.
and Shannon Hoon. Do you remember Shannon Hoon? Blind Melon?
Okay. Yeah.
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 Okay.
No rain.
Yeah. And you remember the Guns N' Roses video, Don't Cry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shannon Hoon's in the video with him.
Really?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Very
Did
cool.
not know
Little
that.
trivia for you.
I like Blind Melon.
Yeah.
90s music is like my genre. I can, if you were to ask me those artist names, I could probably nail that. If you play a little clip of a song,
You'd know it.
I'd know it.
You'd
You
know
know
it,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But I have a question from a fan. Who is the new lead singer for Queen?
Ooh.
Oh, gosh. I know
don't
that.
know.
No, I know. Adam Lambert.
Is it Adam Lambert? Yeah, you're right.
The guy
It
from
is.
Maroon 5? No, that was Adam Levine.
That's Adam Levine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam Levine.
I think it's Adam Lambert.
I think you're right too. Adam Levine.
Adam Lambert was the guy on
Yes.
American Idol, wasn't
Yeah.
Adam Lambert.
Yep.
She texted me. Yeah.
Okay.
Adam Levine and Maroon 5.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite song by them, which a lot of people don't know, it's It's called Secret. Have you ever heard it?
Sing me a little better.
It's
Sing a couple lines.
Oh
quick.
God, I
Come
can't.
on, come on,
I
we're gonna
can't.
put
But
you on
look
the
it
spot.
up, and it's a real just sexy beat. It's just
Yeah.
real chill. But it has a really good beat, and it's just a really good song. Look it up, and you're
Secret.
also, Secret. Your other one you're supposed to look up is Jason Boland and the Stragglers. Remember?
Yes, I remember you. Yeah.
Cheap bourbon whiskey and pearl snap shirts.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
you heard
I've
that
heard
one?
I've heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good.
okay.
I know you're probably not a country guy, but it's a good
can
little
appreciate it now.
little
Oh,
jingle.
I-
Yeah.
I love me some country music. Man.
I'm a lover of all genres.
I love,
I mean, but I don't know any of them that well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Noah makes
Yeah,
fun
my,
of me.
my playlist on my phone and I mean everything
Oh, right.
everything from a band called Monroeville
Yeah.
to Earth, Wind and Fire
Mm-hmm.
to the
Christina
Blues Brothers.
Aguilera.
to,
Oh.
Pitbull,
Yeah.
to
okay.
Blackberry Smoke.
Oh, love me some blackberry smoke.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they opened
You
up when I
know.
went down to Alabama. They
Really?
opened up for Turnpike Troubadours.
Mm,
So it was Jason Bowen and the Stragglers, and then Blackberry Smoke, and then Turnpike, and it was a good concert. It was a cool venue down there. But what else was I gonna say? I think that's it. I mean, I feel like we've done good.
We
We're at
everything.
an
We
hour
covered
and
everything.
5 minutes. I appreciate you
Yeah.
and all your
Yeah.
gifts. You're so
feel,
sweet.
feel free to come back anytime.
Hey, good to know too that you can go to John's at like 7:45 in the morning. Chris was here not long after 8.
Yeah.
Okay, and he brings us back
Now they open.
John's Butcher Block.
They open at
Sandwich.
9, but
Doritos.
I have
Oh,
a
you
secret
s-
connection.
Oh, okay. 9
Doritos.
So
o'clock.
don't go there at
Doritos.
7:40.
9
Little
o'clock,
toilet
y'all.
paper, some sandwiches.
Oh my God, I love it.
And
This
breakfast.
This was
Yeah.
great. You've raised the bar for our guests.
Yeah,
Good.
that's right.
Thank you for
Yeah,
being
thank
here.
you guys.
We
Mhm.
really
Have a great
appreciate
weekend.
it.
Next week, are we having turkey leftovers on Friday?
Oh,
That'd be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should.
you betcha.
Are you guys doing the show? next
Yeah,
Friday?
we're gonna do it with Libby. Libby Lingenfelter's
Oh,
gonna
nice.
come and talk about what they have going on
Yep.
and,
then-
Christmas
and then
parade and
everybody is going to just hightail it out of here at 9:30 because I got to go to basketball and they're going shopping.
Now,
yeah,
what time is the basketball start? What time does it start next week? Do you know?
12 or 12:30.
yeah. I think
Well, I can't.
12.
I can't.
And then we'll
remember.
play
It's
later
12 or
that evening,
12:30.
right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
the second game start at 6.
Okay.
Yeah. So it'll be good.
It's we have a great time down there. I mean, we go into Vincennes every once in a while and always hit up the Black Friday specials at Walmart in between games. There, because
I was gonna say you don't have enough time to come home.
because Walmart in
Yeah.
Lawrenceville is like within like 100 yards of the
Oh,
high school.
okay.
So I mean,
Oh, that's cool. You can
Yeah.
just walk over.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Nice.
All right. Well, that is all the time we have for today. Thank you guys again for joining us on our weekly podcast. It's a beautiful day in Fairfield on RJ in the Air. We sure appreciate you. Help spread the word about our new podcast. And don't forget to send us your submissions for birthdays, anniversaries, upcoming events. We'd love to help.
even trivia if you got
Trivia,
it.
yeah, or
Yeah.
questions of the day. We're always up for suggestions. What food we should try next? What food comparison we should do?
Yeah.
We're gonna have Tyler from Save a Lot on here. From
Mm-hmm.
Save a Lot is one of his hats, but I'm sure he'll be able to come up with a good
Oh yeah.
Oh,
comparison
he will,
one to
yeah.
have. So, anyways, thank you again for joining us, and we will see you next week on RJ on the Air. It's a beautiful day in Fairfield. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye.
See ya.